He's faltering, but he's not going down. Our weapons aren't enough. Help me lift this thing. This thing? It's a mace, right? A godly weapon. Aye, but the weight? We can do this. Siobhan's right. All together now. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. That was another good shot, dude, man. Oh, clocked him good. The god is fearful. Run. Imagine a mouse just like talking to you. That'd be really spooky. And off he goes. Yeah, I'd be afraid too, man. I'd get out. What the fuck? What the hell? Man, that was like a jump scare that I wasn't expecting. Winter. Oh, it exploded. Oh, the bomb still went off. I guess that makes sense. It just wouldn't have harmed anyone because it's up there, huh? I'm guessing, anyway. Ah, Verm statue. Nice. Level up, really? I hate it. Why? It's a good statue, Verm. Aye, very close likeness. That's not the point. It's just... it's gross. The people want to show their appreciation. Let them. The buzz will die down in a couple of days. Then you can topple it, use it for target practice, piss on it, or whatever. Thank you, Gwen. I would very much like that. Sir Verm, there's a couple of things I need to discuss with you in private. Stay a while and have a chat with everyone. When you're done, come meet me in the throne room. Alright. Yeah, okay. It's a statue of you, or at least most intended to resemble you. He carries an expression of noble valor, a hero among heroes. You don't recognize him. Verm stands strong. Save your game? I will. Save it over this one, I guess. Okay, so let's go ahead and level for no reason. At least I presume no reason. Yeah. And may as well put this one back here, too. Hey, Bruce. I just wanted to say thanks again for fetching me from Vinium. Night bother. It was the least I could do after what you did for me. Oh, right. Sky Garden. How's things over there? I thought it was going to be how's things going, but no. Good and tidy. Now that the dust has settled a bit, it's a genuine city of the people. No gods, no masters, you know? So you and Anton can just mill about all day. Aye, pretty much. Good times all around. Nice. How's the tail? It's holding up fine. I don't think I could have bested Blade Master Leo without it. Glad to hear it. So, you killed him, right? Leo, I mean. I did. Not that I had much choice. I can well imagine. Something wrong? I feel a bit guilty about it. Despite everything he supported, I don't think Leo deserved to die. Guilt is a pain in the arse. It fades over time like any wound, but the scars remain. Still, it helps us keep our noses pointed in the right direction. Better feel guilty than nothing at all. I guess so. It's kind of a good point. Oh boy, this place is huge. Mushroom Meg. I didn't even remember her name. You could probably fit a couple of hundred houses in this place. With a bit of handiwork, we just might do that. Not gonna lie, kind of struggle to get down here. But I just want to say, don't be a stranger, alright? This is really cool. I like it when games do this too, where you have like a little bit of time just to say goodbye, your final goodbye to all the NPCs. Yo, but you thought you saw the last of me. You're the thief. You're the thief. Hey, there's more to me than just thieving. I'm the one and only Pocket Jabari, the Trickster King. Careful, here's a bad time for kings. Whoa, you're right. Maybe it's time for a new moniker. I like that. I hear a lore master position just opened up. Lore master to whom, though? That's the million seed question. It really is, actually. Door is locked. Makes sense. I assume I can't leave, like, outright. I told Lady Gilda that Siobhan is thriving. She was glad to hear it. She's even thinking about apologizing, if you can believe that. But whether Siobhan wants to hear it, well, that's up to them. Whitehall has fallen, but it is not the end. In the dead of night, I rounded up the rats and rabbits who remained. We left the Institute. We found some grasslands, and we started anew. It is a humble village, just a burrow beneath a brambly hedge. But it's our own, and it's free of gods. Please pardon my blasphemy. Nothing to pardon. You peek behind the painting. The hole is still there, but you're not leaving just yet. Hey, we just dropped by to say thanks for the farm. It's nothing. No need for the humility. It's a big deal. Well, if you both want to return the favor, I've got a job for you. Could you hold on to this for me? A key? Yeah, for my house. I've got some things to do and don't know when I'll next be in Vinium. Easy enough. Sure thing, Ghost. Don't be a stranger, alright? It's kind of nice if we gave the house to them, too. This yellow god. There's no chance that he'll come to Vinium, right? I mean, after what happened, I think he'd probably be too, like, paranoid and traumatized to ever leave his home again. Wow, what a painting. The same thing different? Nah, I can't even look at it. Okay. Half the Thimble Guards quit. The other half's in a daze. I doubt the Order will last the winter. Maybe we need a new organization. One that serves the people. You think that's possible? I do indeed. What happens now? Morale dropped pretty quick once we learned what happened to the king. No point defending a dead rat. We can't pay our wages from the next war, or he can't pay our wages from the next world. True. Yeah, I guess morale would stop pretty quickly because you're kind of not fighting for anything at that point. I'm not leaving just yet. Now we got to talk to Siobhan first. Now you got hurt. You sure took a beating. It's nothing. You should see the other guys. But really, yeah, it could have gone much worse. It should have gone much worse. It's only thanks to the paw of fate that we made it through with all our whiskers intact. Don't sell yourself short. Yeah, we got lucky, but it was all our blood and sweat that put everything into action. Right you are. We really did it. Did you seriously kill Leo in a duel? I find that difficult to believe. His dueling skills was terrifying. His dueling skill was terrifying. Otherworldly. But if anyone could do it, it would have been you, the mouse who cheated death. I wasn't trying to kill him. Duels don't offer much room for a peaceful outcome. With someone of Leo's skill, it's either kill or be killed. What are you going to do now? Maisie and I will leave the city for a bit, and the kingdom too. Most likely. So I ought to say farewell. Let's leave it at until next time. Right. Until next time, Verm. How are you feeling? Much better. Rosie and me are getting out of Merida. Cool. Where are you going to go? I don't know. Somewhere lush and green, I hope. That sounds peaceful. I'm going to keep swinging my sword, though. I want to get stronger. Strong enough that Rosie doesn't feel like she has to protect me. Then maybe one day you and me can have a rematch. A rematch? Well, we'll see about that. What's he doing? Oh, he's erasing it, I guess. Guess what? I'm going full time with my art. You know Molly, the painter from the Merchant Quarter? We're going to open an exhibition together, right here in the Palace Galleries. That sounds cool. Maybe I'll come and see it. Please do. I was this close to getting promoted to sergeant. But then the Thimble Guard went and disbanded. What do I do now? I've got some thinking to do. Yeah, him and his cool hat. Aren't you worried, Magnus? Don't you know the proles will be after our heads next? Well then, let's not give them a reason to act. I mean, true. True. If you just, like, treat the people right, then they won't need to rebel. I've written a record of that night. Anyone you want to know about? The king. Oh yeah, he's dead as a doornail. Leo shanked him good in front of half a dozen witnesses. No room for conspiracy theories, I'm afraid. The lore master. I never met him, but the king's lore master. Orphan Juice. He was last seen in the throne room right before everything got crazy. Word is he supported Leo's coup. That surprises me. I had Orphan down as one of them don't rock the boat brand of politicos. So what was his endgame? What was his deal? I don't really get it. But in any case, he found a way out the city before dawn. My bet is he's gone to retire somewhere in the outlands. Aquila. Didn't they fucking explode? That was your lot's account of events anyway. Siobhan said something about a backup timer detonation, whatever that means. That reminds me, have you heard that crazy god activity going on upstairs? Gods coming and going, stomping and hollering. Do you think they're pissed off that you exploded their clock tower? It's just a clock tower. What's the big deal? Psh, who knows? Dude, you take up Big Ben, I'm sure they would be pissed. Leo. Come on, man. You know what happened to Leo. You were the one who did it. Diego. I didn't witness Sir Diego's duel with Leo myself, and I'm glad for that. Despite his cold exterior, Diego was a good friend of mine. Leo was too. But then... Sorry, ask me something else. Alex. It's kind of weird that we don't really know exactly what happened to Diego. I assume he died. But it's a bit weird that we didn't get to see... You know, the kind of battle to an extent, right? That fancy hat squirrel. Oh, Alex. When the news broke that the king was dead, Alex was the first to break rank and flee. A sailor at Kennard's Wharf spotted a well-dressed squirrel jumping into the waters. He's probably hoping to make a quick escape from the city, maybe swim into the depths of the Underriver. But instead, he just straight up sank. I guess the Sterling Knight floats like silver. That's it. I'm done. Thanks, Steve. So we can go in there. I assume talking to Siobhan ends it. So let's go over here and see what this is. Ooh. That's so much seed. Oh, this is the storeroom, the food storeroom. That makes a lot of sense. How come I can come in here now? Is it just to see it, or can I, like, get anything? I mean, it's very sparkly. Nah, I can't seem to do anything in here. Okay, well, that's cool that we get to see what it is, at least. My god, that's a lot of seed. More than I'll ever see. Approach Siobhan. Yes. At least I didn't see anything else to do in the seed room. What's up? Sir Verm. There's something troubling I learned from Plague Master Aquila's notes. I'm sorry to tell you this, but... There are many yellow gods, not just one. In fact, it's very likely that the yellow god we fought isn't the same one you saw as a child. Oh, yeah, I know. I always knew. Or at least I figured that any god could wear the yellow god's robes. I guess from the outside, my quest looked a bit stupid, but I never had any delusions about what I was doing. I knew I was never going to get my brother or my tail back from the yellow god, so I chased the yellow god's shadow. The hunt brought me, well, not quite peace, but something. An outlet. A direction for my anger. I see. Is that the reason why you let him go? What do you mean? Well, there's a lot of gossip in the city about why you didn't kill the Yellow God. Something you let him go is an act of mercy. I always think it was so he could relay a message to the other gods. Stay away from Murda. But to me, those reasons don't add up. So is it that you held back because you knew he wasn't the right god? You knew that it wouldn't be real justice? No, that's not it at all. As far as I care, this yellow god is as guilty as the last. I let him go because, well, I'm tired. It's exhausting. The struggle, I mean. I've been angry for my whole life, and that fire is what kept me going. but it burned me away bit by bit, like a candle that's reached its end. When I looked into the yellow god's eyes, I didn't see the reflection of a mouse, just the ghost. Sorry, it's not a very satisfying answer. No, it's fine. I appreciate your honesty. Are you okay, Sir Verm? Yeah, never better. Hey, who runs the kingdom now? Yeah, who does run the kingdom now? Well, there's a royal line of succession. The king never had any children. There are others in his bloodline, cousins and the like, but nobody's come forward to assert their claim. Probably scared off after hearing about the old king's death. Not to mention the whole death of God apocalypse thing. Most likely. So for now, at least, the golden throne is vacant. Huh. Interesting. Nobody should sit on that thing. We have a mushroom democracy now. Then who'd rule Merida? Or Rodentia, for that matter? Does it need a ruler? Well, I suppose not. I'm going to go take a walk. Where to? I might leave the city. Maybe head to the Outlands. My home village is there. Can I come? I'd rather walk alone today. Sir Verm. Bruce, Gwen, and me, we're all here for you. You know that, right? I know. You're the best friends I could have ever hoped for. Off he goes. Is that the end? Ooh. I was kind of hoping we'd get something like this. Now, time to just sit back and enjoy. This game was really good. Kind of a not quite like a bittersweet ending. Kofi Young, I'm gonna need to look him up. Yeah, the ending was pretty good. I did like it. I don't know how, like, it's kind of, how do I want to put it? It's kind of somber. Not quite the heroic victory that one would expect from something like this. It's like, yeah, we won, but then we changed things for the better. But I mean, did Verm like really win? You know what I mean? And he has his friends, and it didn't really end on like a happy, like, yo, we're all friends. Let's, you know, we're gonna be together forever kind of note. It's more of like, well, Verm just wants to go and like be by himself for a while, which is fair. You know? It does kind of make me wonder if maybe there is a sequel in mind. You can do a lot with this. You know? Like, you can do a lot with this premise, and I'm kind of sad I didn't become a backer for this game. I don't think I knew about it when it was going, but I would have backed it for sure. The game was really good though. Really good all the way through too. Like, the fights were easy. Like, that's kind of the one thing I would certainly say about it, is that the fights were really easy. But the game isn't about the fights. The game is about the story. The fights are just kind of there to give you a bit of gameplay. But I really think that's good. I think the game I think that's all it really needed, right? And the story was good enough on its own. That's really good. Music was good. Story was good. Characters were really good. I really liked the characters. And I like the ending. Like I say, kind of somber. But yeah, the kind of somber, but I mean, you know, I like those kind of endings. I've always said that. I really kind of like those endings where it's not always like a super happy ending, but it's happy enough, right? But yeah, you can do a lot with this premise. I could see them easily making another sequel in this world, even if it doesn't follow Vermin Company. I think it would, probably. But if it doesn't, I think that's perfectly fine. But you could do a lot with this world. You could even have the game be set in other places if you wanted to follow different characters. So, really, really good. Do I hope for it? I kind of think getting a sequel would be nice. I think if they never did one, I'm satisfied. But I think if they did, I'd be all for it. Oh man, the music is so good. Like you can tell I think that even just by the fact I'm just kind of sitting here listening to it. Like I don't really think I have much else to say in terms of the game. It was just really good. I highly recommend buying it if you can and supporting the dev. And I'm definitely gonna check out the singer.
Still, may your long road show you your own true heart, until at last you turn to heart.
The end. Nice. Really, really good. Really, really good. Do we have like an epilogue? No, we don't. But he's gone. Wow. Wow, that's actually some pretty powerful imagery at the end too. I think we will see more. I think we will see a small Saga 2. I don't know when, but I think it's a possibility. I think it's likely. I think if the game does well enough, for sure, I think we'll see a small Saga 2. I think we'll see the continuing adventures of Verm. And like I say, even if not Verm, I think the universe has a lot more it can do. Whether it's set in the UK, set in America, set in France, there's a lot you can do with this story and premise. But yeah, really good, really good. Go support the devs, like for real. Go support the dev. All right. I guess that is it for me. So, really, really good. Let me know what you all thought of the game. Let me know what you all thought of the video series. And for now, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. But for now, it's time to cue the outro. Frag out, and I shall catch you guys later.